I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
I like people who finish fights. Bilal Muhammad has never knocked out a soul in his life. And Rob,
Sean Brady, but that was
yeah,
later.
questionable stoppage.
And no! Undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world.
For real shit, because I've been watching your shit for a full minute, like on the stories and all that. So you're at Gracie Uniter.
Yeah.
That's the Tim Kennedy like training thing, right?
Yeah, I think he owns it. He drops in every couple of weeks. You got to roll with him.
Okay. Is it like very heavy on the wrestling approach of jiu-jitsu? Or is it very like is it a nice little flow between the two?
I would say it's all around, to be honest.
Really?
Man. Like it just depends what class you go to. Like Donnie teaches the 6 a.m. classes. I mean, 80cc, 2-time world champ, super technical. Guard pulling, leg locks, takedowns, judo. He does it all. Nice. I go to the noon classes at 12. Okay. Under Patrick Miller, and he's pretty much my style of jiu-jitsu, man. Okay. Wrestling. Takedown, smash, pass the guard, drown your opponent, look for subs. That's pretty much my style. But I mean, I want to learn it all, bro. So like most of the time in training, like I pull a guard. I really don't wrestle too much. Yeah. I like pulling guard. I like letting people work. Like what do I really got? Like taking people down and just smashing them over and over again. Other than the repetition of getting a takedown, but you working out of a guard position, you may. I don't know if you guys can really see, but this dude is actually. I see you walking around like, yeah, dude, you look like you're dropping more, like leaner. What are you actually walking around at right now? It's around like 205. 205? Yeah, it's crazy because I was like 270 in like 2021, like COVID era. So like I was in the military, just wasn't in a great position in my life, you know. Yeah. Drinking a lot, just shitty habits, man. Yeah. Eating like shit. I would get 2 4-for-4 from like Wendy's, bro. I call like an 8 for 8. Like, bro, you can't do shit like that, man. Like I wasn't cooking, wasn't meal prepping, a lot of alcohol, and I mean it was COVID, so like, you couldn't really do much, man. Like, you couldn't go working out at the gym, you couldn't go to jiu-jitsu, everything was closed. I was doing like a lot of gaming, man, a lot of Warzone. Just didn't have the best habits, I won't lie, and it got bad, bro. Like my clothes didn't even fit anymore. Like my work uniform didn't fit. I couldn't button up like the top button on my pants. Like I look in the mirror and I'm like, God, dude, what the fuck happened to me? I saw that post. So you used to compete at 182 for wrestling? Yeah, my senior year in high school. Yeah, okay. I placed. I went 44-4 my senior year. I got second in the state. 6A Virginia. BHSL wrestling. And fast forward like 4 years after that, I'm almost 100 pounds heavier. It's like I've been an athlete my whole life. My entire childhood, I played like multiple sports: baseball, football, little track and field, wrestling for sure. But like to get to that point, it's just like, damn, man, I'm not like fat shaming anybody, you know. Yeah. I know like my personal standards, like I'm better than that, man. Like I'm better than that. So just getting, I think I was listening to like a lot of Rogan, a lot of like Jocko, a lot of Goggins. I actually read Goggins' books. His 2 books, man, super great read, and it really like changed my mentality on things. Like he believes that humans operate like 50% of their capabilities. Yeah, man. So 100%. It's just like, man, like you're capable of so much, man. Like I just want people to know, like you're capable of so much. People try and put you in a box. People try to put like their outlook and perspective on things onto you. It's like, bro, fuck that, man. Like, go get it, man. Go after it. You got goals, go chase it. Repetition, like go fail, bro. Like that's how the great things happen, man. Jordan got cut from his JV team. They laughed at Walt Disney when he approached him, you know. Oprah Winfrey got fired. Like it's just like, man, all these things, bro. But keep going, man. Keep going. That's all I'm doing, bro. Just being consistent. Yeah. And you for sure being consistent. Like I kind of put myself in shame because obviously last year I trained for a fight
got TKO'd, obviously. Never came back.
Yeah.
But ever since then, like I've been kind of following everything. I've been wanting to come back, and then when I see all your stuff, it's like what you do in consistency and what you think is in the dark. Some people put you up in like the post, like the pedestal. People look at you like, man, that's the standard. Just because it's not the consistency that matters, it's the wanting to change 1% every day, even if it's just like you chose not to eat that Twinkie today. You know, it's that little small thing. But I did see that you competed at Naga, right?
Yeah, I did Naga. It was probably like 2 weeks ago out of Leander. It was a good day of competition, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I started the day 0-3, and it's just like, man, I'm not used to losing like that. Like it's been years since I've lost like that,
Yeah.
and so it was very humbling. But at the same time, I'm not sad or ashamed. Like it was very close matches, man. 6-minute matches. I lost in the last 60 seconds of both matches. I was down by like a point or so.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm right there. I'm close. It's the little things I have to work and fix in training. I'm gonna get back with my coaches and talk about it, and we're gonna come back, bro. But I started 0-3, and that was a no gi. My weight class, the absolute. After that, we went to the gi, and I won both those matches and took the gold and the gi. It's a nice balance. A lot of people like pick one or the other, man. Like train both, man. Train gi, train no gi. But yeah, went 2-3 on the day. So day. Could have been better, could have been worse.
Yeah.
But that's life, man. You don't win every time.
Yeah.
You can't expect to win any time, you know. So I record every match. My girl comes with me to these tournaments, and she's literally like on the mat, tripod, recording. So I got all these matches. Go back and watch the tape. See the mistakes I made. I already remember one. It was like just basic fundamentals, man. Like, how do you get triangle? You know, it's one arm in, one arm out.
Yeah.
If both arms are in and both arms are out, you can't get triangle. I literally just gave it to him. So that's 100% on me. But fun day, man. Fun day. After that, like me and my girl got some barbecue. Went home and watched the I forgot the card now. I think it was UFC 314. It was Volkanovski. Yeah, main event. My boy Volk got his belt back, but it was a super good day for combat sports, man. Jiu-jitsu tournament, Texas barbecue, UFC fights a beer. You know, I don't know what else a man could want in a day. That's a good day for me.
So actually, let me ask you this, because you kind of had an issue with like not the eating, but the overeating, the overconsumption. Was it ever a point where you had to look at yourself in the mirror and say you need outside help to go and like go through recovery or anything like that? Or was it always just like a this is my habits, I can choose not to do this?
I don't ever turn away like mental health help, like a shrink or anything like that, like a therapist. I think that's awesome. I think that's great. But I didn't go down that route actually. It was more so just like personal development. Just putting my foot down, like, bro, I'm in control of my life. I don't need a therapist. Like, I can control this, you know. I can stop putting junk in my body. I can hop on YouTube and just look up simple recipes, you know. You can do chicken and rice. You can do steak and veggies. Yeah. There's you can do pasta, man. And there's so many easy, simple recipes. Like, you don't have to go eat Whataburger, Wendy's, yeah.
It's like the easy way out.
Yeah. Honestly, it's probably cheaper and like it's healthier for you. Like, bro, you just throw rice in the rice cooker, bro. You literally just put water in there, put some soy sauce in there, and click the button. Like, that's your rice, man. You get your protein, get your chicken, get your fish, like whatever you're into, your steak. But it was more so just personal development, man. Like I said, I worked like 12-hour shifts. I was a cop in the Navy, actually, security forces for 4 years, and we worked night shifts, so like 12-hour shifts. 12 is really like 14s. Like, bro, literally all night. Like, I've got nothing to do. Everybody's asleep. Like, there's nothing to go, like, work or do anything at work. So it was like a lot of Rogan, man. I watched a lot of Rogan, a lot of Jocko, a lot of like David Goggins, a lot of just personal development, like motivation stuff, you know? Like, you're in complete control of your life. Yeah. Like, especially as a man, bro, like, nobody's coming to save us, man. Yeah. I feel like women have a little bit more grace, per se, you know?
It's not like it's easy, but it's just a little bit like they have a little bit more outreach.
For sure. They get more sympathy, bro, in my opinion. I feel like men, like, we don't get any sympathy, bro. Nobody's coming to save you 9 out of 10 times. So strap on your boots, you know, pick your head up, chin up, and go after it, man. Go get it.
And then one day at a time, one round at a time, the whole shebang. One of the interesting things about the Navy that I was seeing, it was like, so I had wanted to get in. That's kind of why I didn't come, was I was trying to get into the Air Force, but there was a series of injuries that I didn't know was a red flag for the military. Was there any like when did you get in to the Navy, and then when you got out, did you feel like you how would you say like you did you feel like you even got any injuries because it was during COVID? You couldn't really eat too much at all. Huh.
Oh, I went in like 2017. It was like it wasn't even a year after high school. It was probably like 7, 8 months after high school. Went off to boot camp. It was in Great Lakes, Illinois. From there, I went to my A school, which is in San Antonio, Texas, back on the Air Force Base. Bro, crazy, crazy times, man. Like it was really like the police academy essentially. So like we got OC sprayed, like worst day of my life.
Yeah.
And we just spray the shit out of your eyes, man. Make you like run through an obstacle course.
Yeah.
But you fall on guns. You get all your certs and everything. It's about 8, 9 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, fast forward to that, I got sent to Guam for 3.5 years, like the rest of my contract, essentially. As like the first, I guess like half of the time I was out there, like the first 3.5 years, it was open, bro. Like I was training MMA out there. Shout out Steel Athletics. Shout out Spike. The owner, his name's JJ Ambrose. He fought in Bellator, super high level MMA guy. He fought on Tough as well, the Ultimate Fighter. I forgot what season, but super legit guy. And yeah, I trained a lot, man. It's actually funny how I got my start in jiu-jitsu. It was actually my boss. Shout out Ponce, man. Essentially, we talked about MMA a lot, man.
Yeah.
And we're like hardcore fans. So we're just like casual. So we have like these in-depth conversations, like all these night shifts, man. Like, we just talk MMA for like 3-4 hours, bro. Like literally like run down the whole card. And I was like a year out of high school. Somehow he was like, "Do you train?" I was like, "I used to wrestle." He's like, "Were you any good?" I was like, "Oh, I like to think so, you know."
Yeah.
I got second in the state. And he was like, "Oh, I bet you can't take me down." It's like a Puerto Rican dude, bro. He's like maybe like mid-30s.
Yeah.
Maybe like 5'9", like a $160, smaller guy, you know. I was like, "Bro, I can't take you down. Like, let's do it. Let's set it up." Just like the next day we went to the gym. And he submitted me, bro, like 30 times, man. Like any submission you can imagine. Like leg locks, triangles, arm bars, femoras, Americanas, chokes, guillotines, literally everything.
He got the field day on you.
He was a purple belt. He was a super humble purple belt. Yeah. I didn't know that at the time. I didn't know what belts or anything really was. So super humbling. And that was like 2018, 2019. And I've been training jiu-jitsu ever since then. COVID kind of hit maybe like a year after that, so I couldn't really train. But I moved out to Texas in 2021, and I've been training just super consistently. But to answer your original question, it was like, did I get any injuries in the military?
Yeah, like did you sustain anything? Because it was like in a weird time where I mean, I couldn't imagine you guys had to do anything because everyone got quarantined. But did you go out and do anything in the sorts? Because I know what you did active, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I completed.
So did you get sent anywhere? And
yeah, my whole contract was in Guam, bro. Like I was attached to the base. Yeah, it's a super small island, maybe like 35 miles. It's like essentially like the southern tip of the islands, Navy base, northern tip of the islands, the Air Force base. In the middle, there's like a strip. You can drive the whole strip in like 90 seconds. It's called Tumon Bay. It's like all the bars, the clubs, the restaurants are at. It's really not too much, bro. So like you can go out there, if you fly out there on like vacay, you love it like 2 weeks, bro. But like 3.5 years, it's tough. And like the last like year and a half, it was COVID. So like you couldn't go anywhere, bro. You couldn't go to the beach, you couldn't cook out, you couldn't go to the gym, couldn't go clubbing. It was rough, bro. But yeah, I would say like the first year and a half I was out there, I was doing a lot, bro. I was just a kid, man. A kid with a little money in his pocket, you know? Shit I wasn't used to growing up. A lot of freedom. And just wild, bro. Having a good time, man. Women, alcohol. The military is not what a lot of people think it is. I wouldn't really compare it to college, man. Like frat boys and partying, it's pretty much the same. But instead of going to class, you go to work. And they definitely got their money out of it, bro. We worked a lot of OT, even though it's not overtime. Like we don't get paid extra. Like you can work 10 hours or 80 hours, but you get paid the exact same. And yeah, bro, it was honestly the only thing that kept me sane out there was like MMA for sure. My ex at the time, she helped me get through some dark times and just like gaming, bro. I played a lot of Warzone, a lot of Call of Duty for sure, bro. Yeah.
So I know kind of fast forward, but do you do a lot of gaming now?
Honestly, brother, I just got back in the game in
Yeah.
like, what is it? It's almost May. I would say like since January, I haven't been on the game too much, man. I've been doing like 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally my day, like I wake up, I'm a barber, so I go into work at like anywhere from like 8 to 9,
Mm-hmm.
and then cut a couple heads, go to practice at 12, go home, shower, go right back to work until the evening. And I got evening class at the Todd gym, and so like that's my day, bro. I have a girlfriend on top of that.
Yeah.
I got parents, I talk to. I got family. It's a lot. So there was really no time for the game, but I'm actually cutting back on training a little bit. Still doing jigs full time, but stepping back on the Muay Thai a little bit. I talked to my coaches, just a couple months. I'm definitely gonna get back into it, but 2 days just kicking my ass, man, on top of working.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, but like 3 weeks ago, like Warzone came back out, Verdansk. Shout out Verdansk, man. I played the shit out of Verdansk, and during COVID time, so literally getting back on that with the boys. I got a PC that I had to dust the dust off of, man. Like I haven't been on the PC too much, but yeah, I've been on Warzone a little bit lately. That's pretty much what I play. Either that or like UFC 5, shocker,
Yeah.
I play a lot of UFC, so if I do get on the game. But I mean, you have a girlfriend or you got a girlfriend in the past, girls don't really like the game too much. It's always like, let's go here, let's go there.
Tell me both, man. But this August will be 8 years, so.
Bro, married?
I'm gonna have to edit that one out. No, man. I get the whole gaming thing. I mean, sure, I've been doing this podcast since January.
Yeah.
I've been starting this clothing brand since January. It's time consuming. I can only imagine, which makes sense as to why you have like the time to do both before and after. So I was like, man, what the fuck does this guy do for?
Yeah, I'm a barber.
Okay.
I got my own studio. Like it's literally just like my own spot, my own space, appointment only. I worked at Lakeline Mall for like a year and a half. Super busy barbershop out of Walk-ins. So I'm not from Austin, Texas. I don't know if I said that. Born and raised in Richmond, Virginia. So I moved out here in 2021 when I got out the Navy. And so I didn't know anybody out here, bro. I got no clientele. I knew nobody out here. So really building my business from the ground up. It kind of hits a little bit different. Like I have shit handed to me. So it's really just hustle, bro. Hustle and ambition and execution, honestly. But I'm happy, bro. I'm in a great spot in my life. I really wouldn't change much besides maybe like in the MMA fight. I just want to test myself, man. I really think I've got the skills to compete. Like I know for a fact I can compete. And I just need the opportunity, man. Maybe some promoter will see this, but 185, 205, heavyweight, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Amateur fight, 3 3s, man. Like I like my chances against anybody. Obviously, I'm not like a professional. I'm not talking like John Jones, Tom basketball,
Yeah.
But any amateur in Texas and Louisiana, Oklahoma, New Mexico, we can get it, bro. Send me a contract. But
That's interesting. Would you I mean, it's kind of shameless to put out there. I did street beats. Would you ever do
bro, I
that?
would do street beats. I've actually seen street beats a lot. What's that one guy? Bro? What's that one dude who just on Mighty Mouse's channel?
Death Sentence.
Oh my God, Death Sentence, bro. He's crazy. He's crazy. But yeah, street beats. I think it's in like North Carolina, right? Like based out of North Carolina.
So they have the one Dirty South. They have it kind of moving around. The one I did, I went to Plano.
Where's that at?
Dallas.
Dallas. Yeah, shout out to my Texas geography. But
it's all good. I'm not original from Texas either, so
I definitely do street beats, bro. I would do boxing. I would do MMA preferably. But
literally, so they sent me the rule list. They said no elbows, no knees, like certain ground opponents and this and that. Then we showed up and they were like, it's free pro. So like first opening fight, there was an elbow that split somebody open, and that whole fight got closed up.
yeah.
But yeah, man. Man, I think you could get at literally any 3 weight classes you just said. I think heavyweight would be easy because you wouldn't have to cut weight.
Bro. I don't know how much you think I weigh, brother. Question.
I'm gonna say
Like-
215.
Bro. I'm like 205.
Okay, like on the dot, 205.
Pretty much what I walk around at. I got down. I was cutting for my last term. Like I said, 205. So I was gonna cut the 5 pounds because like Naga's like I think it's 190 to 200.
Okay.
So I was gonna make 200. I'm like 5 pounds and bad. I literally cut the weight and like they just put me back up in the other weight class. There's nobody in my weight class. So I was like, yeah. But I was literally like 199, 200 a couple weeks ago. Now, about 205.
Yeah.
So I could cut to 85. I could just fight at my natural weight at 205.
What feels more comfortable though? Just because I mean, 182, 185, that would be like a back to your senior high school.
Yeah, it would be like a 20-pound cut. It's
Yeah.
very doable, bro. Just
Yeah.
good diet, and then just water loading.
Yeah.
And, just hitting the sauna, bro. Running, getting your cardio in. I think the weight can come off pretty easy. I got a lot of blubber,
A
bro.
lot of extra.
Yeah, not a lot, but it's not what I used to be. But
Yeah.
for sure, I think 85 is doable. 85, 205. I can fight 205 tomorrow. And like I'll be comfortable.
No.
But
Okay.
heavyweights, I probably want to bulk a little bit for that. But
Wait, so do you do any lifting on the outside of this, or are you just straight grappling, striking, and then like getting your runs in?
I used to lift a lot, like in high school. Like Navy times. But these days I really don't lift much. Like if I go to Golds at all, it's just go to the sauna. Like after my side practice, just for recovery purposes.
Yeah.
But no, I don't lift, man. I might do. I don't lift at all. I used to, like I said, like
Yeah.
I've lifted before. You know, I've done the back and buys, chest and tries,
Yeah.
leg abs. I've done all the splits for sure. I'm not foreign to it, but it doesn't fit in my life right now. It's like, bro, these 2 days we're kicking my ass, man.
You should just not to say what you do with your money, but I have like I think 3 or 4 sets of kettlebell pairs, and I mean when I don't get to go to the gym, that's a quick little 45-minute workout right there. I don't know if you ever done 75 hard, but it's a quick.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with it, but I've never actually done it myself. No.
It's not as bad as people think. They say it's taxing when you do only kettlebells for 75 days.
Yeah.
But man, grab yourself a pair of kettlebells and you can do like literally anything. But whether it's like high intensity, low intensity, whether it's just straight core, it'll probably. I bet you like a month of just kettlebells, you'll notice it in your grappling.
Yeah, I've seen Rogan. He does like a lot of kettlebell exercises and stuff. For sure. I'm not against it,
but it's just a little necessity thing that you don't really have to go into. I mean, you're already doing 2 a day, which actually brings up to the point. I had done this same podcast with a guy I used to train with, Gus Gustavo. He trains at Tidal, but he's been training over at Alliance. I was like trying to see like in the background if y'all ever trained, but he's a Hispanic dude. You probably notice he'll have like 3 silver gold teeth.
I don't think I'm too familiar with them because it also depends like what time you train.
That's true, yeah.
Like they got over there, they got the 6 a.m. classes. I've learned those a decent amount.
Okay.
And I don't go to the noon classes at all. Like the evening classes I go to. But that's the thing about gyms, bro. Like there's some people like for jiu-jitsu, for example, like we'll go to like promotions, you know, like once, twice a year, whenever it happens. Like there's people there, like I train damn near every day. There's people there that I've never seen a day in my life. And, like I go up and talk to them, you know, like what's your name? What time do you train? And I'm like, oh, I'm the 6 a.m. crew, or I'm the 6 p.m. crew. I'm like, oh, that explains, you know, I'm here at 12 every day. I don't really fluctuate too much, but yeah, bro.
That's pretty sick though. That's pretty good that you're staying consistent. One, that you're a business owner at the beginning, and you're kind of getting it in the way that you would want to get it in. Let alone shutting down business to go and train, take the 2 a days, being able to at least, you know, be at least a decent boyfriend, I would assume. And being a decent son at the end of the day. I mean, it's like, it sounds like, oh man, that should be easy. But, you know, when you're actually trying to be in people's lives, it's a little bit more mentally taxing, especially with you being like more personally on a personal improvement journey where you're actually trying to. Did you ever feel like you like needed to make up for lost time at all when you were making this switch over?
Make up for lost time. I wouldn't say so. I would say it's more so just like kind of recognizing, like living in the moment. Like I'm 26. I feel like your mid-20s is an interesting point of your life. Like you're not a kid anymore. You know, I feel like 16 or like 22, you can get away with a lot. You know, like people don't really expect much from you. Like you're still a kid. Maybe you're in college. Maybe you're in the military. Maybe you're still at home. Like whatever your life journey is, no shame in anything like that. But just recognizing, like I'm 26, man.
Yeah.
I'm not getting any younger. Like I'm just gonna get older. Like the 30s, I'll be 27 in June. So
yeah. Oh
like,
shit, bro.
Yeah, it's like my 30s is right around the corner. It's like, what do I want out of life?
Yeah.
Like I think about my future all the time, bro. Like, damn near like every night, man. Like,
is it like a scary thing when you think about it? Is it like, man, are you like holding your breath thinking about it?
Not at all. I wouldn't say I'm scared or holding my breath. It's more so just like I can't wait. Yeah. I can't wait to see where I'm at in 10 years, bro. Like in a decade, whether it's jiu-jitsu, whether it's like owning barbershops, whether it's being a father, a husband, a homeowner, just like a better person, bro.
Yeah.
Like maybe going to church a little bit more often.
I mean, nowadays you can do it virtually.
Yeah, true. But yeah, I think about the future a lot, man. Like just recognizing I'm 26. Like I kind of put like I don't want to say goals or pressures on myself, but there's no rush. Is my point. Like
Yeah.
there's really no rush. Like I used to care so much about belts and stripes, and I really don't care anymore, man. I really don't. Like I'd rather be the purple belt competing with black belts and a brown belt is getting subbed by a blue belt, you know? And even if that's the case, like it's just jiu-jitsu at the end of the day. Like even if you are getting subbed, you know, it's just jiu-jitsu, bro. Life goes on. This isn't the end all be all. For some people it is. For me it's not. Like it's a journey, man. It's waves, bro. It's like a roller coaster. It's ups. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. But it's just life, bro. So I'm just like I'm 26, man. What does the future look like for me? Like what do I want out of life? Like I kinda have an idea. You know, life's super unexpected. I could go home today and like get hit by a car, be paralyzed, you know, like I hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Hey, literally anything's possible, bro. Like I can't see in the future, so just what I want out of life is like, bro, I want to be a husband, I want to be a father, bro. Like I want to coach. I really want to fight, but I was telling you seen about this, like, bro, I've been trying to fight for like 3 years, bro. I've been trying to force it, like I've been trying to force it so much. I've talked to different promoters. I've lost weight. I've gained weight. I've gone to different gyms. I've gone to train under different coaches. People, I can get you a fight. I can get you a fight. It's just like, bro, maybe it's just not in the cards, man. Like, and it took me a while, but like, I'm cool with that, bro. I'm cool with training jiu and doing like a tournament once every 6 months, you know.
Yeah.
But I really want to get into coaching. Like, I want to be a business owner in terms of like owning a gym.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do MMA or just jiu-jitsu. I feel like fighting's not for everybody.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah.
I think jiu-jitsu is for everybody, bro. I think anybody can take lessons out of jiu-jitsu, bro. Whether you're a woman, a man, a child, a teenager, an adult, a senior citizen. Like I've seen like seniors competing, bro.
Yeah.
At IBJJF tournaments, bro. They're like fucking 70, bro. They're 70, they're 75, they're 60. Like, that's badass, bro. Like that's respect, man.
That's just the longevity of what you can do with one martial art.
For sure.
Which is interesting. I think it really kind of comes down to it. I mean, it's not saying like, hey, you should go behind everyone's back on like the promotion side to do it legitimately. Man, you might have to go down to like a bar room and just figure it out.
What you saying, like getting a fight?
Yeah, like or not a bar room, like but, you know, like call it like
I could do that, but it's like I got too much to lose, bro. Like say I do that as a bar fight. I'm left-handed. I throw a left hand. I break my fucking hand. No, I can't cut hair. I got bills, bro. Like I want if I fight, like I want to be structured. I want to be in the cage. I want to be a referee, a judge. I don't want to do like sparring wars in the fucking gym. I mean, I'd do street beef just for the fuck of it. I think it'd be a cool life experience, but like I guess to summarize, like I'm cool with not fighting at this point. I really am. Like I'm kind of at peace with it. I love the sport. I'm not going anywhere. But I really think like coaching is what I want to do, man. I want to kind of go into like high schools around the local area, like give back, bro. Like in terms of wrestling, just being an assistant coach and like wrestling, like bro, it turned me into a savage, bro. Like it taught me so much. Like I chased like that goal of like being like a state champ, man. Like I was just laser focused. Like there wasn't women, I wasn't drinking. Like it was high school, bro. Like I didn't have all these resources lab, no, but just laser focused, bro. And like chasing that goal, going up and down the East Coast, going to like college camps, wrestling year round, giving up football. And just focused on wrestling. And it's like, bro, I did all this. And I made it to the state finals and I lost, bro. Like it wasn't competitive. I lost like I think it was like 8-1. I got taken down like 3 times. Like I went 44-4. So in 48 matches, I gave like 2 takedowns, bro. Like and all the other matches throughout the year. It's like to get taken down like that and dominated. Like, it hurt, bro. It hurt me a lot. Like it really broke my heart, man. To put that much time into something from 3rd grade to 12th grade. And like I qualified for nationals. I don't know how it is now, but like the Flow Nationals, like Flow Wrestling. You had to place like top 2 in your state and you would qualify for nationals. And like 50 states in the US, bro. Guess where the nationals were at? It was in Virginia. It was in Virginia Beach. And like I was just so down. I'm like, all right, bro. I didn't even go, bro. Like, I don't have many regrets in my life, but that's one. Like I feel I fit in with the Natty, bro. I don't think I would have won it, but just going, saying I wrestled in full nationals would be pretty cool. But I will look at coach these days, bro. Like I said, I'm not old, bro, but it's like I'm trying to phase out of I guess like not the competition side of the sport. It's getting the coaching, man. Give it back.
No, that's interesting. Just because, so I have a cousin. He's a brown belt over in California. He fights or trains out of So you know Josh Thompson, right?
Yeah.
So he used to
Yeah.
train under him, and then he went and transferred over to these Elias and Laird Anderson gym.
Yeah.
They're based out of Cali too, but brown belt, and he's been doing this for a cool hot minute. He's been training the kids program since he's been practically a blue belt, I think. But one of the things he also said the same thing was like he gets kind of tired of being so overtly competitive.
Yeah, bro, it's awesome.
Like one of his biggest pet peeves was that he can't like play the weed against anyone. He can't like do a normal competition against anyone just because he knows that he needs to compete twice as hard against somebody, and sometimes he'll overtrain, which I'll get into that point later. But when you think of yourself competitively, and you just said it, like it's mentally draining to be over competitive. What was the benefit of having it for that long?
By being like the competitive draw?
Yeah.
I would say like you just laugh people, bro. Like it's like the competitor and the hobbyist. Like this phase jiu-jitsu. The hobbyist trains 2-3 times a week. The competitor might train 6 or 7, you know? Like I'm kind of like a student in the game. So I watch like a lot of these people like the Donahers and the Gordon Ryans, and they train 30, 60 days a year. I think that's bad shit. I don't train that much. Like, no wonder he's the GOAT, you know? No wonder he's running laps around people. No wonder nobody can beat him because he trains every day, man. It's like, people might say, like, the hobbyist, so, 3 days a week, that means you're not training 4 days a week. Well, the competitor's training, the other days, like, over a year, bro, he's running laps around you, man. Like,
That's true.
Maybe the hobbyist was better. Maybe the hobbyist was a blue belt and the competitor was a white belt. And well, in 3 years, like, it's gonna be reversed, you know?
Yeah.
And it's really just reps, bro. Like that's all this game is just reps, like live reps, studying. Jiu-jitsu specifically, I like to train like position wise, you know. So like one tournament, I got mounted. I got subbed from mount actually, and it made me realize that, bro, I never get stuck in my back. Like I rarely get taken down. I rarely end up in mount. But I mean, in competition, that's what happens. So. Like literally, like the next couple months, I'm just training, mountain escapes. It just showed holes in my game, you know.
Yeah. What's something that you've been? Well, actually, let's not go into that. I don't want you to feel like you're giving away your secrets and all that. But no,
That's the way, man.
So, in terms of your competition when you were competing, this past 2 weeks, what was the biggest one that you realized like, you thought you were actually good at it, and it actually you witnessed full failure on it? Not to say like that you are a failure. It's more so like you prided yourself pretty hard on something, and then you come to find out it actually worked.
Like you're saying, like putting all this time in the jiu-jitsu and like losing, like starting 0-3.
Yeah, or more like technically, like
technically, like I wasn't. I didn't feel like
was your guard good? Was your your takedown good?
Well, they got cool guards, so they didn't stand on me, but technically, like they weren't leaps and bounds better than me, you know. Like maybe it's my ego or me coping, but I really like it's small tactical mistakes. I really think I could beat both of those guys. But yeah,
patience maybe.
Honestly, my honest opinion or breakdown or assessment, I think it's lazy training on my part. I think it's me not going hard enough in training. Like you don't need to go hard in training every time you train, but like for example, like I know I have a tournament coming up. Maybe like I'll go like a 2-3 week camp, and go a little bit harder. So like what that looks like for me is like drilling takedowns, Maybe after practice, after I get, technique down, live round, maybe I drill takedowns for 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it may be. But I find I hang with these guys, man, and then I get a little fatigued, I get a little tired, and that's when the mistakes happen. So it's like maybe if I fix the fatigue and me, running out of gas, maybe those mistakes won't happen. So what does that look like? More drilling, more running. Well, that's really what happened in both of my matches. I don't know if that's a blueprint to beat me, but take me to deep waters, you know, and
Yeah.
I started making mistakes, and they capitalized on mistakes.
What's your road work like? How many miles were you hitting? Do you think?
You'd be surprised, bro. I really don't run that much. Like if I know I have something coming up, I'll run a little bit more. But
Yeah.
I really feel like I do enough cardio, like doing Thai rounds, doing jiu-jitsu rounds.
Mhm.
I was kind of like that when I was wrestling at a high level as well. I really didn't run, bro. I would lift, but all my cardio is pretty much in the sport itself.
Yeah. Do you feel like people take away from outside training versus just in-person training?
So there you go.
Do you think people take away the actual rep of training and say, well, I need to go run 20 miles in order to have Yassen? You know, do you feel like
I feel like that outside stuff doesn't hurt.
Mhm.
But like, how do you get better at jiu-jitsu? Do you get better at jiu-jitsu maxing out like a PR on bench, or do you
yeah.
get better at jiu-jitsu, you know, running 10 miles, or do you get better at jiu-jitsu like getting on the mats? It's really just prioritizing. Like a lot of that, bro. Like Gordon Ryan, that's all he does is jiu-jitsu, you know. Like us, bro. We work, man. We got. I don't have kids, but some people have kids. They got wives. They got their parents. They take care of. You know, they're a little bit older. They got jobs. That's like, bro, they can't. They don't have all this time, you know, to train and do this and do that. I feel like I'm kind of in that boat. But again, like, I feel like if I had like a fight coming up, I feel like it would motivate me, you know. I feel like maybe I wake up at 6 a.m. and we'll get an hour running, like some fasted cardio and then shower and go to work. Maybe I can add on to my day, but I feel like there's just no point right now, you know.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think it comes with time and understanding what your strength routine looks like and all that. Like I'm kind of ass backwards with all my stuff. I want to be good here, so I'm out there, but I should be here.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be doing all that shit.
It doesn't hurt, but yeah, like you get better doing jits, you know. You gotta go to the gym, you get better at wrestling, doing wrestling, you get better at boxing, doing boxing.
So then I'll ask you this. In terms of your style, who's the MMA that you feel like the MMA fighter that you feel like?
Well, he just fought last night, actually, so I'll go with that. It's in my mind. I just saw him. Ian Gary, man.
Yeah.
Ian Gary, Carlos Fratzers. Take away the 5th round. Take away that. First 4 rounds, he looked great. Bro, I think he can run champ. I actually like Shavkat a lot. They fought previously. But I like complete MMA fighters, man. I like people who can strike. I like people who have wrestling and can take you down. I like people who can threaten you off their back. Like a Charles Oliveira, Brian Ortega, you know, great guards. They threaten you. Like, you're never safe. Like, if I'm fighting somebody, I don't want you to feel safe anywhere. Like, if we're standing up, I want you to feel like you're getting pressured. You know, I want to walk you down. I want to put some balls on you, bro. I want you to feel that you're in the cage with me. Wrestling, like, I want to be able to take you down. I want to be able to put you on your back. If I can control the fights taking place, you know, it just gives you confidence. And then, like I said, jits, bro. What's the point of taking somebody down if there's no like finishing capability? You want to be able to finish when you get down there. So I mean, obviously, it's MMA. You got ground and pound. You got elbows, but there's nothing like a sub, bro. Like Charles Oliveira, man. Like I love watching that guy. But to answer your question, I would say like an Ian Gary, man. Like that's what I strive to be. Like I want to strike with the strikers. I want to be able to grapple with the grapplers. It's kind of an ego thing. Like I want to beat you. Like what are you the best at? I want to beat you doing that. You know. I don't want to be like a nut hugger. You know, like Bilal Muhammad, you know.
Well, the Bilal Muhammad is definitely good.
Remember the name? No disrespect, man. I just can't stand these fighting style. Like even Marab, man. Like doing over 16 on takedowns, I think on Jose Aldo. Like, bro.
So it doesn't sound like you were a big Habib fan.
Bro, Habib finished guys, man.
Yeah,
I like people who finish fights. Bilal Muhammad has never knocked out a soul in his life. And
Sean Brady, but that was
later. Questionable stoppage. Questionable stoppage. I think my boy Sean was there, bro. But I just like people who finish fights, man. If you don't finish fights, I want to be able to compete. I don't want to go into the fight like knowing I'm compromised, knowing this guy's a wrestler. Oh shit, man! Like I can't let him get close. Like you don't fight. You're fight at that point. You know, you're fighting not to get taken down. Or if you have like a world class kickboxer, like I'm just gonna take him down. Well, what happens when you can't take him down? And now you have to stand with him, and now you're breathing heavy. He's piecing you up, bro, and he's pressuring you, and like you're gonna collapse where you can fade. It's like I just want to be able to compete, man. Like. I see holes in like a lot of these MMA fighters, bro. Like it might sound like egotistical, but I watch these 85ers, bro, these 205ers, like Anthony Smith yesterday, bro. Like I know he's 36. I know it was his retirement fight, but like, bro, he looked terrible.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, he should have retired like 5 or 7 fights ago.
Easily, bro.
Yeah. There was no point for him to actually continue to fight. I think it was all said and done for me after the Roundtree fight. That fight was there was no point for him to
Bro,
do anything
Khalil
after.
sad. I can't wait to see Khalil and Jamal Hill, bro. That's gonna be a banger. That's gonna be a banger.
As much as I want to say Jamal Hill's actually going to do something great, yeah. There's just something about Khalil now. Like I think 205 is kind of on notice a little bit with Khalil. Not that saying that Alex Pereira is not still there. What I'm saying, I think Alex Pereira has a little bit more fun in other divisions that he can go do. I think Khalil might be a threat, if not a champion, at 205.
I could definitely see that. Alkali's a problem.
Yeah.
He's a horrible matchup for like everybody is still.
Yeah, that would be an interesting one just because, I mean, I bet you they'll go shin to shin on people. On each other, at least.
I feel like Khalil's been different ever since he got CKOs by Johnny Walker in the clinch.
Yeah.
And after that fight, he went to Thailand. He trained with his eyes for like, I don't know, it was 2 years or a year. It was a while, bro.
Yeah.
And he came back against like, I think it was Eric Andrews. Fucked him up fast, bro.
I could only imagine what
Like,
that
just-
fucking leg kicker.
Yeah, marched him down like side style, bro. Bouncing that lead leg, like with the lead leg. It was bad, bro.
If there was a place you can go, well, where would you go just to go and say, I'm training for the entire year in what they do?
That's a good question. That's a great question. Like, I'm just running through all the options, man. I'm thinking about the Brazilians. I'm thinking about the Thai fighters, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the Dagestans, you know. I'm thinking about
They send you 2-3 years away.
I'm thinking about even in America, there's great training, bro. Sorry. Where would I want to go? That's tough, bro. There's so many options. I'm thinking about like Mexico, like just hardcore Mexican boxing, you know?
Yeah.
High guard, just pressuring you, walking you down and throwing. I probably mean Brazil for real.
Yeah.
There's something about the Brazilians, man.
Would you go and do shoot the bucks or would you do the Nogueira camp?
Bro, they spar hard at shoot the bucks.
Yeah.
They do some hard rounds, bro. I really don't. That's just my philosophy. Like, hard sparring, like there's a place for it, but like every day, bro. Like I'm not for it, man. Like you're just taking the years off your life. I feel like humans aren't made to take all this damage, you know. So it's like take the damage in the fight, like where it matters, you know, like not in the gym where nobody sees. Like you're fighting for no glory, you know, no fame, no money. It's just ego.
Yeah.
But probably shoot the box, bro. I think you got Damian Maya out there, you got Charles Oliveira, you got Barbosa, bro, Jose Aldo. I don't know about their shoot the box, but I'm just saying like Brazilians.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I love that style. You got the strikers, you got the jiu-jitsu.
And their Muay Thai is actually kind of fucking tight.
Bro, Barbosa, Aldo, bro, need I say more, man? Yeah, look up Jose Aldo like WEC days, bro. He was just dropping people down with the leg kicks, bro.
Well, what was crazy was I was a big Chad Mendes guy. I was like, oh, that's my guy. One, because he was married to a cousin of mine. They got divorced, so I'm not a big Chad Mendes guy. But when I saw that knee to his head, I was like, damn.
Yeah, I was that again, bro. Like that's him just nut hugging too much, bro.
But you look at these, you know,
predictable.
Not to trash like American wrestler fighters, but they come in and I feel like certain camps are just let's just be wrestlers, and I'll teach you a little bit of like 1-2. I'll teach you a little bit of like
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There's so many holes, like even at the highest level of the MMA, it's just like, bro, like some people just lack. Like Sean O'Malley, bro, like he became world champ. This dude doesn't know what a double leg is. Like he doesn't know what sprawler is. Like it's a huge hole in his game. And he never got exposed until, you know, he got exposed. I don't know if that's matchmaking. You give protecting their star a little bit, but like he never had a wrestler coming up, bro.
That's true.
I mean, he did knock out with Aljo. He kind of caught Aljo. Like Aljo, bro, he went 5 rounds with Cejudo. I think 2 months after that, he's fighting again. Aljo shouldn't have took that fight. Like Volkanovski shouldn't have fought Islam. You know, the second time like a week's notice. But
what do you think of Volkan Diego? Takes the all 5 rounds.
I think it just goes to show how great Volk was and is. Like he's clearly not in his prime anymore, but he still leaps and levels above like the top contenders. It's like, bro, he's a fucking savage, man. I think anybody not named Islam and like India, to beat some, bro. I really do. And like we had questions about like his chin, but I mean he got hit, bro. He got dropped a little bit, and the chin held up. But yeah, it's just Bolt's dope, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Bolt, man. Little guy, bro. He doesn't have an MMA background. He used to be like a really like heavy set guy. I think about like 220, play rugby.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was kind of like Dallas Pereira, like discovered MMA, like around like I think like early 20s, maybe like 19, 20, somewhere in there. Like, bro, world champ, bro. No background in this shit at all. Like that's dope to me, bro. It's just hard work and dedication, man. It's nothing else.
Yeah, that's kind of like Mighty Mouse when he was fighting the Dominic Cruz and he was working as a construction worker at that time. That shit was crazy. But that's, it's seeing the love for the game,
Dana White, bro. Pay your fighters, man. Pay them more. Like, why do we still have 50K bonuses for these fighters, bro? We had 50K bonuses like 20 years ago, It's time to go up, bro. Yesterday's price ain't today's price, man. These are prize fighters, bro. Pay them more. Healthcare. So maybe like a retirement and pension. Like, I really like fighters to unionize, bro. But it'll never happen.
Yeah.
People will fight
for. Think of the whole lawsuit.
What, the Mark Hunt one or what?
Yeah, well, the whole. I think it was the Mark Hunt, Kung Lee, like that big one.
Oh, that big settlement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there like a conclusion to it? Did they settle?
Yeah, they settled. I think it was 356. I think.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was M, not B.
Yeah. Even if like the court rules in your favor, man, like still getting those funds, like it's not a guarantee, bro. That money still might not come.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm super pro fighter, bro. Pay them more. I mean, I understand it's a business. I understand you need to make a profit, but they make a profit, bro.
Yeah.
Even if like why is the minimum 10K and 10K? Like that's crazy. Why is it even like half and half? Why do you get 10K to show and 10K to win? That's crazy to me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm in the UFC, the best promotion in the world for fighting. I'm a professional fighter. And so you gotta have to cut that one out. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Right over here making faces at me, dog. I'm making faces at you. You are, bro.
It's signal. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get.
Oh, you gotta get in here, bro.
Am I?
Yeah.
You're saying
Oh, wait for you.
Hey, where you feel now?
Where? Well, actually,
Falafel burger, bro.
baby, I think my girl's cooking. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, you always
Yeah, bro. Sunday, she always makes Sunday dinner, bro.
All right. No, I was actually gonna ask you one last question. We'll get into this one last question, which is pick two fighters that's combined into one ultimate fighter. The striking of one and the grappling of
Damian Maya.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah. Damian Maya or Habib.
What's more? Yeah.
One of those two. I'd probably just go Damian Maya.
Mm-hmm.
So
his grappling.
later, bro. And then striking. Maybe strikers, bro. You got Perez, you got Israel Adesanya, you've got Elias Spurs not even a striker by trade. He's actually a grappler, but his hands are fucking crazy. You got Piotr Jan, Sandhagen. Who's a 70 striking? Leon Edwards and right here. Barbosa back in the day, Aldo, Connor. I'd probably go Alex Pereira. I like the leg kicks, the calf kicks. Yeah. There's no tell, bro. He doesn't turn his hips over like a traditional kick. That's very, very helpful, bro. Like destroying somebody's leg and then just the power, man. He's got that one side, like, bro, he starts with that hook, you're going to see. Yeah. I'll probably go, Alex and Damian Maya. Two Brazilians, man. Two Brazilians. He's about the Brazilians, bro. I got a lot of respect for him.
Yeah, maybe your past life was a Brazilian.
But I'm up, bro. I'm mixing like a little bit of everything, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, hey, man, it was a pleasure to be here. It was a pleasure to actually watch you grapple in person. Because I know I just see your little story, and it's just a match, but it's cool to see you actually working and put in that work. And
sure,
brother, it was real.
Appreciate you, bro. True UFC fan is watching a Dustin Poirier fight over a fucking Bilal fight any day of the week.
Okay, at the end of the day, bro, whenever they're both retired.
He touched gold, by the way. Dustin Poirier, he touched gold.
It's not gold.
Interim strap, he touched gold.
It's not gold.
This guy's the bullshit. He has the worst MMA takes I've ever heard.
I think I have the best. I think
the worst MMA takes.
This is like basic. Like I thought about this more because again, that's that basic. Oh, like if you don't like striking so much, go watch K1. Nobody watches that shit, man.
I love grappling. Bro, I love Charles Oliveira, Damian Maya, the beat finishers, bro. He doesn't finish fights. He's a nut hugging bum.
I didn't say Bilal Supreme. I'm saying I'll choose gold. I was like,
fuck the belt, bro. Give me the money, man. I don't give a fuck about a belt, bro.
You want the money, your brain gonna be gone with it, bro. You gonna be a striker.
Your brain's gonna be going with the fucking
Khabib ain't okay. I think Khabib he's never gonna have a touch of it with brain damage.
I thought Conor knocked him out, didn't he? That's why he was ducking the rematch, bro. He knew.
What do you mean Conor knocked him out?
Conor would have knocked him out in the rematch, bro. That was cokehead Conor coming off a bender, bro.
That was the last phase of Conor we saw.
And he took a round off him, didn't he? The first person to take a round off was me, bro. Coked up Conor.
Let's watch it. How he took it off, bro. Because I saw pure domination, bro. I don't know why they gave him.
He was gassing him out, bro.
Dominic Cruz face. Same time they know Cormier. He's gassing out his face. It's just like what's his name? What's his name? Dominic Cruz.
Dominic
Cruz. Ass, bro.
He's a world champ, bro. He touched gold, like you fucking said, huh? He's the man who wakes up.
Dominic Cruz. I'm just saying, like as a commentator, he sucks.
You're crazy.
He's a terrible.
You're crazy.
He's the worst on that one.
You're.
I can send you a compilation later of all the stuff that he said, and then the opposite happens right after.
Do the same with Bisping.
Huh?
Do the same with Bisping. Any UK fighter, he's dick riding, bro.
Who?
Michael Bisping.
What were we talking about before? we have different philosophies. I don't understand why he hates these bros. Like, he hates all the Dagestanis. You think you hate all the Dagestanis? Okay, it's Skubala. You hate the Dagestanis, bro. It's on upset. Finisher. Khabib. Finisher.
I don't hate the Dagestanis. Where are you getting this from?
I
like Khabib. I like everyone.
You don't act like it when we hear each other.
Bro, Islam is just I'm not gonna say he's overrated, but look at his resume, bro. He got a title fight off of beating Drew Dober, Bobby fucking Green, and Dan Hooker.
Okay.
He beat nobody. The only real win he has is old man Dustin at 36, and Charles, bro. I'll give him that.
Okay, but why are you giving both? Because you're doing the same.
Yeah, the first fight. I thought it was a draw personally.
It's not the fights. I feel like, again, same thing, but people diminish it. How can you diminish Islam Makhachev for being Volk? He's a featherweight. How can you, and then people want him to fight with Ilya?
Did he beat Volk on a week's notice? Answer the question. Just yes or no. You have to do this with these YNs these days, bro. Yes or no?
Yes, he beat Volk on a week's notice.
Okay. Is that impressive?
Yes.
It's not, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It doesn't matter. The fighter's the fighter, bro. Like, it's a week's notice. Okay, look what Ian Gary did against Sean Klein. These two guys, he's performed against them, bro. He's performed against them. Just because he got not, that's his fault for keeping his hand too low. That's not an error in his like skill level. It's just make that one mistake, but it cost him. Islam Makhachev's the better fighter.
You don't get credit for beating somebody on a week's notice, bro. Not in my book. And then who else did he beat? Money Mocano? Bomb.
Okay, he should.
Bomb. He got worked by Jose Aldo at a smaller weight class.
He would have beat Armin. It's not his fault. People are ducking him, bro. Back.
I'll give you that because Charles backed out. That's why he fought Volk on a week's notice. It's been Armand, but I'll give you that. I can't be mad at Islam for that.
Why are you excluding all his others? I know you're talking about his
bro. His resume.
He's about to tie Anderson Silva for a 16-fight win streak. I don't care what you say about who he's fought, but these are pro fighters.
Drew Dober, bro. Can I get this? Drew Dober, bro. Drew Dober and Bobby fucking Green. Are you kidding me?
It's a pointless conversation. Anybody knows?
Bobby Green.
But what's the
Dan Hooker?
Again,
they've all lost a million times.
Okay, but who's he beating right now? He's beating championship level guys. He's beating
Money Mocano. Are you kidding me?
He pulled out. He can't control that. He can't control.
But that's who he beat. He beat Money Mocano.
Volk twice. Dustin. These are comp fighters, bro.
Dustin's fucking smooth, bro. It's a horrible matchup. It's a horrible. And he went 5 rounds. He fucking went through the bender. He barely fucking beat him.
And also ended up in the last time.
Cap.
Stop.
Dustin took round, bro.
Okay. Let's ask him. Okay. What do you think? Just about Dustin Poirier. Do you think Dustin Poirier still isn't at one of the highest levels of MMA? Like, he's still not a top 5 lightweight? A top 5 lightweight? He's being Islam right now. I'm just saying Islam isn't ever being. He's being what? 4.
Bobby Green.
One of the top 6, top 5. Top 6 right now. He's being 4 of the top 6.
He beat Armand when Armand was fucking 19.
Years.
Bro, that was like 10 years ago.
You think that's valid?
Bro, he beat Armand 10 years ago.
I mean,
he was a baby.
Let's rock
It doesn't.
Dustin getting more credit over beating Max Holloway on a shorter window at the interim belt that he did win, and then also welcoming welcoming Max Holloway at 19. I think it's kind of the same talk. I guess you could say that Islam fought Armin when he was like 12.
Yeah,
you know.
But then, like you said, Dustin beat Max again when he was later in his career. I think the same thing would happen. I know,
but it's
I know. Armin would have lost that. I think Armin would have 100% lost it.
How can you say that?
I know.
Anything can happen in the cage, bro.
I just know.
Nobody thought Weidman would beat Anderson Silva. You beat him twice. You don't know jack shit.
Do you think the second one counted with the leg break?
No. Same way.
Yeah. Well,
Honestly, I don't think Dustin Poirier and Conor. I don't want to see this fight, by the way. I think Dustin smokes Conor, but bro, Dustin Conor is 1-1-1, bro. It's one Conor, it's one Dustin, and it's a it's a leg break.
Yeah, leg breaks. That's like they shouldn't consider. I think leg breaks shouldn't like that's just a freak accident. That's like if you were to have a heart attack in the ring. Like
You such a casual. I'm about to prove it, bro. What do you know about Renan Barão and TJ Dillashaw?
I know about TJ Dillashaw.
Okay, what's the other name I said?
No.
Bro, Renan Barão was a Brazilian legend. He was like 34-0, bro. He was smoking fucking everybody.
Okay.
TJ Dillashaw went in there, massive underdog, and smoked him. He knocked him out. He finished him.
No, so a plain underdog.
So how are you gonna say Armand? Oh, there's no way Armand could win.
Anything's possible, right?
There you go. Look good.
It's true.
It took what 30 seconds for this fucker to change his mind.
Anything's possible. I'm just saying.
These YNs, bro.
But eventually, if Islam is end up moving up to welterweight, they will have to identify. I'm telling you, it's going to be a win. And guess what? We better do another podcast if he gets out of the win because we got to talk about how Islam is going to tie. The next fight he gets, he's going to tie Anderson Silva. He's going to have what? How many defenses at lightweight? If he fights lightweight again, he's going to have what? This is his fourth, third,
somewhere in there.
He has to be. If he had three, he's fourth.
I mean, he won the belt on Charles, right? And then he defended it against
twice against Ford,
Dustin.
and then Dustin with Conor. He's the most lightweight defenses. I don't care if it's with Conor. 4 defenses.
Well, you should fucking care.
4 defenses. He's 1 fight away from tying Anderson Silva.
That's cool, bro.
He's
not touching John Jones.
He's not crazy.
How many defenses does John Jones has? Bro, John Jones has more title defenses than fucking Habib and Islam combined.
John Jones is
the GOAT. Say it.
He's the greatest MMA fighter of all time.
Thank you. You never said that before. Look, you get in front of a camera, you start shaking shit up. He's never said that before, bro. I've known this dude 2 years. He's never said that.
John Jones is the greatest MMA fighter ever.
Thank you. We agree on something. We finally agree on something.
It's not about just gonna pass him.
You're crazy, bro.
So then, can I ask you about this? Does John Jones get his legacy tarnished because of outside stuff, or do we keep his legacy the same way and say mistakes are mistakes and he's still a dude?
Can we talk about this topic real quick? Because we're on it, So the other day I went to his number 1 and I saw Gordon Ryan, right? And it got me thinking. I was talking to a friend. Gordon Ryan is the best practitioner ever. No.
Yeah.
John Jones, the best MMA practitioner ever, right? Mm-hmm. Do we not see a common theme between the two men?
They're different.
But we see a common theme, right?
What's the thing?
The theme is they're assholes. They're not assholes. Are they not considered are they not disliked by both their respective
communities? I think Gordon's an asshole. I don't think John's an asshole. I think he's a.
I don't think he's a. John Jones running over pregnant women, taking the PEDs, ruining old DC's career, backing out of fight.
PEDs. It's whatever, bro. Anderson Silva was on PEDs.
He's out here beating his wife. He's running over.
Shit happens, bro.
Oh my God, bro.
Shit happens.
If you think Gordon's a bad guy and John's is it,
I don't think he's a bad. I think he's a dickhead. Pure dickhead.
They're both. Okay. Besides, you can agree, right? They're both disliked in the communities, right?
Sure.
Yeah. The community thinks Gordon's an asshole. I don't think community thinks.
Bro, pause. You can say the same about Michael Jordan.
Okay.
He was a dickhead too, right? He was a GOAT of basketball.
There's a difference between being like a dickhead, like being like just like a mean guy or whatever.
I don't think you know who Michael Jordan is, bro. Did you watch The Last Dance?
Yeah,
Have you heard the stories that he did with Kwame Brown, bro? He bullied an 18-year-old Kwame Brown, bro. The dude was suicidal, bro. The dude was like 7'2", 300 pounds.
Okay, let's finish the topic of this.
You're talking about ghosts. I brought up Michael Jordan. He's a dick too.
Combat sport ghosts, right? And they're close, right? So, but besides that, you see them on Instagram. These guys, they're the goats of their sport. If I'm the goat, I don't care what anyone says. They're in their comments and finding guys with 4 followers. I'm not on be like you see John was on the most random 5 liked page thing, and I'm like, dude, you're the GOAT. Why do you associate yourself with these people? Both of them, right?
It might not even be him on Instagram. It could be one of these little agents running this IG, bro. You don't know it's him, bro. You don't know it's him.
You can tell John. But besides that, it's Gordon as well, right? So they're both egotistical to a point where they're commenting on these random stuff they don't need to, right? They're both assholes. Both the communities don't like it. So the question is the only way to become the greatest in a combat sport just to be a dickhead? Like, you have to just be like an asshole. Like, that's the real thing, right? And it does talk about I think you can have all these accolades, but someone's always gonna shit on you. And look at you in the comments replying to this. You'll never be able to resonate with yourselves. You know?
You're such an 18-year-old, bro. You ever hear talking about Instagram comments?
I'm talking about just how they are as people. Because it shows their character. Why do you care so much if you're the greatest one? You don't see Khabib doing that. everyone's in his, you don't even see Alligator Bill doing that, but the Noah comments in his thing, bro.
You talking about the terrorist, the rat?
You don't talk about any of that. For these guys, again, it's the most.
How's Noah? Ask him how Noah is, bro.
I don't know nothing about none of that.
You don't know who
Neither is Connor. I know. He doesn't drunk up there, but the point is, that's the question. I think, and then look at their respective others, right? DC and Craig Jones, both regarded as guys who.
Bro, Craig Jones.
Wait up.
Okay.
It's not about like his thing, but don't they both try to like? You can admit that Craig Jones is a little more selfless than.
He's a better, yeah. He's still crazy.
He's still crazy. I'm just talking.
He's trolling your dude Bilal right now.
But my point is, right? Isn't they both even DC goes to Cali, coaches young kids,
High school wrestling. Yeah.
Craig Jones, he's trying to expand the sport. He doesn't care about himself as much as Oren does, and DC doesn't care about himself as much as John Jones does. And they always fell short. They're both great, but they fell short to them. So is the team here? The nice guys finish last. That's the question. The nice guys finish like is it in order to be the GOAT, you have to be just a bad person?
No, I don't think you have to be a bad person. I just think there's a certain level of narcissism and ego that kind of comes with it. But at the same time, like he was saying, there is a bit of weirdness to Khabib's corner, to Khabib's little background. I don't know if you saw the news, but his gym did get swatted by the Russian SWAT.
Yeah,
that was.
He knows. I sent that to him.
I know, but like, bro, first off,
he owes taxes too, by the way.
That's the thing.
But why do you owe him in the first place? You don't
know. I mean, for all I know is that like, there's always someone who say everyone has allegations against themselves, like people, Shannon Sharp, or even what's his name, Sean Open, bro. Sean Open. Yeah,
I know that's Sean Open.
Exactly.
Beat the case, bro.
Let me tell you, these time kids, don't listen to everything's on the internet. Khabib, bro, people speak highly of him, bro. A selfless guy inviting kids to Dagestan, paying for their hotels, DC, and sends those kids and pays for them. He's a good guy, bro. You can say whatever you want, pay the debts. Ali Abdelaziz is a manager to everyone. He's manager to Justin Gaethje. He's manager to Usman. You know, like it doesn't matter. But you're finding wrong with this. I think he's a great person, bro. I think he's done a lot for the communities of the wrestling community, MMA community. I think he's a good guy.
You got two hands on it right now, or what? You just stroking it, or
that's my dope.
Deep throat, touching the back of your throat right now, bro.
But yeah, that's all I got to say about Khabib. I like the guy.
Yeah, that's the only downside about that whole Khabib doing the thing right now, like being a good guy, is if 10 to 20 years later, later, Diddy version that comes out against him, that might be wrong.
What?
He's saying in 10 to 20 years if allegations come out against Khabib, that'd be wild.
Yeah. Then I wouldn't like if they were true allegations, yeah, of course. But like they can't hold you gotta hold people accountable. Like if Khabib is that kind of person, of course. But from what I've seen so far, like I don't see anything in the back. He's a calm guy. Connor was yelling, he's like short, like he doesn't have like the I don't want to say he doesn't have the temper to jump the cage, but like I feel like he's a man. I mean, he did all that talking, right? And then when the cage came in, he did what he needed to do, jump the cage, fuck with the guys who were harassing his team and all. So it's like, dude,
Dylan Dennis was strangling him unconscious.
He got out of there. He just fought a 4-round fight with Conor McGregor, bro. Like, who cares, bro? The Islam actually came in and fucked him.
I'm saying, bro, you put them on a mat, bro, and it's just jiu-jitsu, Dylan Dennis, him, bro.
Practitioner, bro. He was an MMA fighter. Smash his face in, bro. It's stupid sports. But the thing is, like, yeah, if that happened, of course, you always hold everyone accountable. But you gotta be aware, like, not everything, a lot of these, like, you gotta prove the allegations true. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys get false allegations to lose their lives. But I think he hasn't done anything wrong, but like, it's a good guy, bro. We can nitpick whatever you want. Super stardom there. Yeah.
I just want to clarify. So you're not taking away from John Jones' greatness because of his outside shit?
I think he's the greatest of all time. I'm not gonna say, like, that's some bullshit. Like, you can't say, like, oh yeah, he did this, so he's not the greatest of all time. His accolades, what he's done, he's the greatest MMA fighter of all time. It's just hard to like him. I don't like him. I'll say that. He's not obviously my greatest. He's not my favorite. That's all I want to say.
And you think Islam Makhachev is going to catch him in the GOAT debate?
You never know.
No, I'm asking you, what do you think?
I think if Islam continues, like, I heard something about, like, how Abdulmanap's team is a 135 age. It makes sense, right? The 35. I know both broke it, but it's true. Like, this isn't an old man sport. You can't be. What's his name again? We talking about a Lionheart, my boy Anthony Smith. You can't be him, bro. You gotta know when it quits.
So you said it's not an old man sport, but didn't DC do it at a high level at an old age in his 40s?
But it's like, how rare is that, bro? Like,
John Jones.
Yeah. Okay.
Stipe Miocic.
John Jones. Don't consider him right now.
He's 38, isn't he?
Very inactive, right? And he took a long hiatus, But besides that, it's still rare. Again, there's a case for everything. There's something stubborn. There's a case for everything, bro. Of course, there was DC. There was what's his name? Teixeira. There was all these. But like that's rare. How common is that?
I mean, we just named like 5 of them, so I mean, I don't think it's that
Okay,
rare, bro.
what's better to say 5 guys or the thing where it's like there's not a single champion who's won below 170 and over the age of 35. That's
Are there weight classes
crazy.
above 170?
A few. Bro, you see how artists are like this guy takes like this. You have one small example and act.
Bro, I'm a barber. I debate all day, brother. You're not beating me in a debate, bro.
I think I've won every argument we made.
I don't think it's
You're not
shit.
using logic, bro.
Bro, you're not using
I'm
logic.
using better statistics than you.
Bro, you talking about Instagram likes, bro. That's not even real life.
It's not about that.
Yeah, you were asked what that's who you were quoting.
That's besides the point. Well, we got lost, bro.
I just let you guys do the thing, man. And I was sitting. No, I was just gonna ask, who do you guys think is the most underappreciated fighter?
But I don't know.
Well,
You're hugging, bro.
You can't diss a champion. He's a champion. You can't say he's bad. He's a champion. Even he said that. I was thinking of Jamal Hill, right? And he told me he's a champion. So where's that energy with Bilal, right? And
He's not good.
he's a champion.
That's cool. He's not good, bro.
Okay, if he beats JDM and shock out.
That, bro, listen, that JDM fight, I'm predicting Bilal wins that fight. You know why? Because matchups make fights. JDM's a striker.
I think he beats shock out.
But I will put my car, that car right there. I will bet you my fucking car that he doesn't beat Shotcut.
Gambling wrong. I'll get it. But
Oh, what? Oh, I want to do it to you so bad, but I'm not gonna throw you out there, bro.
nah. I mean, let's keep on MMA, but it's religious stuff. I know a lot of stuff. I know lots of religion. But besides that, no. I think he beat shock out. I think what's wrong with that? I think after shock
You're
out, I
bugging.
think performance against Gary. I think
Bilal doesn't beat the next generation at 70. The next generation at 70, me and Gary, it's Sean Brady, it's Buckley, it's Shawcott. He goes 0-4. He didn't beat any of them.
I guess we'll see. But I just see
So to answer your question, you said the most underappreciated champion?
no, underappreciated fighter of all time.
of all time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
But not a current day. Like it could be a current day all the way up until like back when Royce Gracie competed.
Yeah, I was just thinking of Hoist Gracie, honestly. I feel like the sport wouldn't be what it is today without Hoist Gracie, but
we should. People know it's the first win.
Honestly-
I think like guys shit on him, right? Like they don't even respect. Like they right? Is that what you mean?
I think there's more like in all around sense. Like for me, I feel like Nick Diaz didn't really get
That's true.
the appreciation he deserved, and then now he's 5 years out. And now he's kind of like their unfortunately joke head.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm gonna go 2 fighters. I'm gonna go Piotr Jan. Super underrated. I think that guy is so fucking technical. Everywhere. Takedowns, the striking. His striking is beautiful to watch. And then I'm gonna go Robert Whitaker, man. Robert Whitaker, champion. Bro, he went 10 rounds with Yoel Romero, bro. Who the fuck can say that on this? Nobody can say that on this planet, bro. 10 rounds with Yoel, beat him twice. Yoel's the boogeyman, bro.
Let alone Izzy went 5 rounds with Yoel, and it was nowhere near the same fight as Rocket.
At all.
I'm still shooting around, but I be wrong. I be
I was
wrong.
not even good. Jeff Neal slept him, but Sensei Luque slept him.
Hey, just because I'm not a below.
I think you are. I think anybody who watches this can see you're a fucking Bilal fan.
I'm not a Bilal fan. I just respect you.
You don't live in reality, bro.
So, but no, Robert Whitaker is actually a very, very good one. I think I agree a lot with Whitaker.
That's true.
I think Pierre Young gets his flowers to an extent. Obviously not as much as he needs to, but I still think this is flowers.
That one knee, bro, ruined his career,
And you
man.
know what's crazy? Bro, I was rooting for Aljo both fights, bro. I don't know what the fuck I was.
Aljo was gonna work that first fight. Worked bad.
I take all that back. If anyone has a video of me rooting for Aljo, I'll take all that shit back. I don't know. I'll go back with the other reason.
What's one of your favorite fighters? And you can't name a Dagestan or anybody affiliated.
I told him he doesn't believe it. I love Kobe.
Why do you like Kobe Covington?
Okay, one. You talking about? I'm he's one of my favorite fighters because of his outside shenanigans. But I like Kobe Covington because I love the style of fighting where it's pace, heavy, and not pace. Like you're staying back, and I think he's in your face. Like Kobe Covington will. Well, you can say he doesn't. It's chaos, bro. He brings it. He has that crazy tank. He'll have he doesn't knock guys out. That's something like. The sport is more than just knockouts and like crazy stuff. Like
You seen his past 2 fights?
yeah, he's older now, bro. But it doesn't diminish like all the stuff he's done, bro. I still.
What's he done?
Went
Win 5 rounds with Usman?
Yes, bro.
That's his best fucking accomplishment is he lost to Usman twice.
Became interim champ. What do you,
Tyron Woodley.
bro? How does this guy disrespect?
By the time Tyron Woodley fought Kobe, he was a shell of himself. He went like 0-4 his last 4 fights in the UFC. You know that, right? He hasn't won a fight since like fucking 2018, bro.
Okay, Usman, bro, 0-3 as well.
All right, that's different. Did you see him fight Hamza a week? What, yo? Up a weight class, 1 week's notice, went 3 rounds with Hamza, bro.
Hey, he's very good for 1 week though. Why did Volk do that? Why did Volk do that?
Maybe because they're 2 different people. They live in 2 different countries. Maybe they have different habits. Maybe one drinks, one cooks, you know, maybe one trains every day. Maybe one trains in camp. I mean, they're 2 different fucking people.
I think you're very biased, not in reality.
I wanna cook your ass right now. I'm trying so hard not to, bro. I'm trying so hard not to, bro.
I'll tell you.
Why are you bow-legged and I'm not, you know? Why is your hairline cooked and mine straight, you know?
It
It's
doesn't
just-
matter, bro.
Exactly. We're 2 different people, right?
Listen, my point is, you can get mad.
I'm not getting
I'm
mad.
calm. It's a little Connor can be action. But the thing is, I'll tell you this. You tend to find yourself. You don't want to see it, but you get pretty critical. You get pretty.
Give me an example.
Just you were just
Walk me through it.
You're saying, oh, name a good earlier. We're talking about 1 week's performance, right? You're saying, oh, you could be so good. Why could you go through that? Well, I guess the question.
They're 2 different people. They had different appointments. Is Islam Hamzat? Is Usman Volk?
I mean,
It's not even the same fucking weight class. There's so many different variables. You know, Usman lives in America, right? You know where Volk lives? Australia. Maybe there's a time difference. Maybe he had jet lag. Maybe it was there's a fucking time. Like I said, the time difference. There's all these different things.
yeah, but Usman's in America and they competed. They fought in Abu Dhabi, and then
I'm just saying, there's different shit, bro. There's different time changes. There's different that. There's different diets. There's different training regimens. They're completely different. Is like I said, answer the question. Is Islam Hamza? Okay.
I mean, they're similar stuff.
They're not. They're not similar styles.
Bro.
What?
Wrestling.
You said Hamza and Islam have similar styles? Do you watch fucking MMA?
I mean, obviously, Islam's a little better striker.
A little better?
Yeah.
He's levels better than Hamza at striking.
Hamza's not similar.
And Hamza's better at grappling than Islam.
Fair.
Mm.
It don't matter though. Still figure all that. All right, next thing. That's bro.
Worst, bro. We need a fucking pod called the worst and best MMA takes of all time.
Bro, because
You
of this, bro,
the worst.
you're gonna get like 700K viewers after this. I'm telling you. They need this kind of stuff. This guy's terrible. They're gonna look back. All the debaters, all like the analytical people, are gonna look back and see all your biases and hypocrisy. Bro.
I mean, if you guys wanted to do it, your shit was only like $150.
Oh, what? All this?
I got a tripod. I got an extra phone, and I got the mics already. I literally have.
And then I have other equipment at home. I just, not pulled up. But it's not that hard to do.
I make content for like barbering and shit for videos. I made a couple, like, you know. I mean, you've seen barber videos on TikTok and shit.
You say like we talk about like in the barber shop, bro. I'm sorry, but you seem like a hard person to approach, bro. You're a pretty docile, quiet guy. I feel like which I like to like. I wouldn't want to.
Wait, rewind. Repeat what you just said.
A docile, quiet.
No, before that.
What?
Repeat what you said.
I said like I'm surprised that you like talking like when you're about to sit in there. Like I feel like you're kind of quiet.
Brother, come to my job. Come for a haircut, bro. Look at your head right now, bro. I can change it. That's cool. I can change your life, bro. Come sit in my chair. Come experience what I have to offer. I sell more than just a haircut. It's an experience. So come through. Come experience it. Come experience it, bro.
I know, but I know we're gonna have a good conversation. You're my boy. But like, if I didn't know you, I pulled up. I feel like just be like a quiet shot. I'd be looking at the TV. I'd be like, so.
Some people look at the TV. Sometimes I talk. Sometimes I don't. Most of the time I'm talking, bro. I have a very close relationship with like over 100 of my clients, man. You know, I fuck with my clients, bro.
The boys barbershop.
Brand new phase. Brand new phase. Yeah.
You gotta look at the camera so they know what you look like.
At brand new phase on IG, bro. He could tag me.
Yeah, if y'all want haircuts, come see me.
Don't see him.
I give you a little buzz.
We'll go back real quick. You're at UT?
I'm at UCLA.
Okay, what you studying?
It's a degree only UT offers it. It's called Human Dimensional Organization. It's essentially like business consulting. It's a lot of the start job is like mainly HR, project management, but ultimately like end game is like going with this business consulting and all that. It's kind of people problems in the workplace where like you come in and you like talk to a company, or say I'm this like my mom when she was working. She had a boss. He like wasn't really good with people. So the like chief, like the owner of like the company, he was like, "Oh, like I can hire the guy to help him like learn to get pretty like pretty good." So honestly, I don't even want to continue it. I just want to go to Dagestan.
Yeah. So you want to like work in an HR office, and are you gonna have weird debates like this inside the HR room?
Honestly, bro, it's I'm kind of my mom's bidding, bro. Like, if I could choose, I would. I really want to pursue this. Like I would say like it's smart. You do want a degree to fall on, but I could be like, man, I could go up and do barber stuff, or like, let's do anything. Like, think of a trade. You know, there's more money in it than just a degree. But like, I feel like it is a really good institution. It's a very prestigious school with a lot of connections. You know, so it's just yeah. But my heart's in Iowa. I would never say I feel like I love for school, but I'm really like just like it's a page at the same time too. Really, I am. So it's I like being here.
Well, pretty cool. And I feel like we had a cool conversation. You got the witness part of the greatest barbershop argument possible in front of me. I don't even think I had to do
God's fucking delusional, man. He's delusional.
I keep him happy, bro. This girl told me the other day when we were walking, and Naga, she was like, "Tell us what you want."
Oh, cat, bro.
I swear to God, I swear to God, she said to me, she won't she said, "She told us what you want." I know we don't. That's fine, bro. I know. I'm a really like.
You're my seed, brother.
Sunshine.
You're my seed, brother. You're my son. That's what you are. I've taught this kid everything he knows on the mat. So nah, I can't say. I haven't taught him everything. I taught him a little bit. I haven't taught him everything.
I everything. Wise, he is the reason my game works. All the other stuff I've tried from my coach that's from here, like he taught me all the stuff that I feel like I can think about that before I do it, it'll work, right? So like I am grateful to him. He's a really like I'm grateful, and even though we have a lot of disputes, whether it be religious stuff, MMA stuff, he's a great guy. I'm always grateful to he like taught me like this is a sport. Like I'll carry everything. Show me, I'll carry it with me until I die. So I am grateful to him. He's a great guy.
And I think all around, I think the community kind of help. Jiu-jitsu community is usually pretty strong. So I'll ask you both: is it to make a good jiu-jitsu gym? Is it mostly instructor and classmates, or is it mostly classmates with a decent or okay instructor?
Oh, honestly, I'd say it's a culture of the gym, man. It's definitely the culture. It's like, I've been to so many different gyms, man. Like, there's some jiu-jitsu gyms, like, it's just MMA guys. It's not super technical. I've been to some gyms where it's just all about money, bro. Money, money, money. Like, they charge you for belts. They charge you for stripes. They want to tip after each class. It's just crazy, man.
What? You're trolling, honestly.
It's just crazy. But to answer your question, for sure, coaches, man. I think the instructor makes it the whole experience. Like I've been training under one guy for almost, I don't even know, I can't do math right now, but probably about 6 months, 7 months, and I'm going to different classes, and like it just doesn't hit the same. Like me and the other instructor don't have that, I guess, bond, you could say, like that student coach bond. But yeah, coaches make it, man. I mean, they're pretty much the whole thing. The class revolves around them. It's their curriculum. They're in control of everything, you know. Setting convenient class times for their students to come to. I like the gym with the 6 a.m., 12, and then, you know, like evening class, whether it's 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Because everybody got different lives, man, and it is a business. So like you want people to come to your class, and then just fostering like just a good community, man, positivity, but just like there's nothing better than like watching somebody grow, man. Like somebody coming in with no background, they're just clueless, like a child could kill them, you know, like.
Yeah. Sounds like we're talking about somebody.
But like watching them just, you know, grow up a little bit in terms of like their jiu-jitsu or like their wrestling or their game as a whole, and like it's a dope feeling for sure. That's kind of why like I want to get into coaching even more now. I can't imagine this on like a grander scale, like maybe like coaching an entire like wrestling team or having a jiu-jitsu gym. But I mean, like lastly, like the people in the gym, like we're all, for the most part, like hobbyists at the end of the day. Like I'm not making money off jiu-jitsu. Sure, I'm a competitor, but like my point being, like I've got work the next day, so I don't want to come into practice and like there's a guy just ripping heel hooks. There's a guy just going balls to the wall. Maybe he's a heavyweight and he's got a lot of weight, so maybe like if he lands wrong, he could injure your rib. You know, maybe he folds your wrist and now you broke your wrist. Like just having cool, calm, collected people training in a safe environment, like that's, nobody wants to get hurt, man. No injuries, man. People can't afford it. People got work the next day. So good culture, good coach, great practice partners, convenient class times, and just making it affordable, man. Like some of these gyms are like $300 a month, but I mean, I guess you get what you pay for. The older I get, you definitely get what you pay for. In terms of like a barber, in terms of like a tattoo artist, maybe in terms of a car, whatever it is. But just being affordable, man. Like I don't think anybody should not be able to train if they can't afford to.
Sweet, man. I appreciate you. Nice to meet you.
For sure.